Place cost Victorian trainer John Leake a $100,000 bonus at Oakbank today. Leake needed River Amos to win the Great Eastern Steeple to complete a jumping treble over the two-day carnival. Rob Asprey reports.
Browncast 3 in front. He throws River Amos over. He can't peg him back. Browncast has got the money, I think. He might have him beaten with 150 to go. He has. He's coming away, Browncast. He's going to win it easily at the pull and the weights, and Browncast will win the Dandyhams Great Eastern. River Amos tried his little harder. He gets second, but beaten 6 or 7 lengths. Third, 20 lengths away, Golden Sino.
Browncast, ridden by an exhausted Mark Frau, started at 7-2 from the 10-9 on favourite River Amos, with Golden Sino third at 14-1. At Randwick, the Queen Elizabeth Stakes was run in heavy rain, and odds-on favourite Bozam was under pressure on the turn.
Our Poetic Prince shot through on the inside of Dandy Andy. Bozam he might run third if he's lucky, but Our Poetic Prince is racing away in the last bit on this grand little New Zealander. Bolts in. It's Our Poetic Prince by 2.5 lengths to Dandy Andy.
Our Poetic Prince maintains his record as the biggest stakes earner in the Southern Hemisphere and started at 6-4. Second was Dandy Andy, 25-1, with Bozam at 6-4 on third. At Caulfield, Go Timmy, a horse purchased for just $1,000, was set to make it 4 in a row in the Easter Cup. Here's John Russell.
But Go Timmy is still in front, close to home. He's got the Cup one. Go Timmy, 4 in a row. Go Timmy has won it by 1.5 lengths. Kalahari, Dial Tones run third on the fence.
Go Timmy started at 9-2 from Kalahari second at 25-1 and Dial Tone the 4-1 favourite third. Rob Asprey, National 9 News.
The Caulfield Daily Double of 4 Go Timmy into 5 Western Sovereign paid $17.15. The Quadrella of 7, 4, 4 and 5 returned $314.20, and the Quad Extra on the numbers 4, 4, 5 and 5 realised $331.55. And at Moonee Valley tomorrow, Bert Bryant's best bet is in race 4, horse 5, Je Vous Ami. That's race 4, horse 5, and that is Je Vous Ami. And Peter, on a day of drama...
To ruin the Sydney Autumn Carnival, and today the Randwick track deteriorated to heavy. The Group 1 Queen Elizabeth Stakes looked to be a match race between Australia's richest horse, Our Poetic Prince, and the mighty Bozam. Bozam was odds on.
Dandy Andy in front. Our Poetic Prince has grabbed him in a stride, though. Our Poetic Prince shot through on the inside of Dandy Andy. Bozam he might run third if he's lucky, but Our Poetic Prince is racing away in the last bit on this grand little New Zealander. Bolts in. It's Our Poetic Prince by 2.5 lengths to Dandy Andy. Nearly 4 lengths away third, Bozam, who was under plenty
Poetic
of
Prince going up towards $3 million now. The Galaxy was won by Targlish, and Reganza won the Sire's Produce. And the $100,000 Great Eastern Steeplechase was the highlight at Oakbank in South Australia today. A crowd of more than 70,000 went to the track to see the Victorian chaser River Amos in his attempt to win back-to-back races. But his trainer John Leake was also going for a rich $100,000 bonus. His hurdler Spanish Minstrel had won the Harry de Young earlier in the day.
Browncast 3 in front. He throws River Amos over. He can't peg him back. Browncast has got the money, I think. He might have him beaten with 150 to go. He has. He's coming away, Browncast. He's going to win it easily at the pull and the weights, and Browncast will win the Dandyhams Great Eastern. River Amos tried his little harder. He gets second, but beaten 6 or 7 lengths. Third, 20 lengths away, Golden Sino. Then the riderless Just Arkalu had a good time running.
And Browncast, the first South Australian horse to win in more than a decade in that famous race. And one horse who was absolutely unwanted 6 months ago, today won the $50,000 Easter Cup at Caulfield. Trainer Jeff Murphy bought 4-year-old Go Timmy for just $1,000, and he started second pick behind Dial Tone.
Running on was Looks Great, then Great Tribute. Go Timmy kicked away at the 200. He's 2 lengths in front. Kalahari into the clear, then Gay Perdita, followed by Abstraction. It's Go Timmy, 1.5 lengths holding Kalahari at bay, then Abstraction. But Go Timmy's going to be much too good. Wins at 1.5 lengths. Second place in Kalahari. Third, Dial Tone, right up on the fence.
Go Timmy, $2.55 as we look at the Quadrella and Quad Extra today. 7, 4, 4, 5, 3, 14, 20 Quadrella, Quad Extra, 4, 4, 5, 5, 3, 31, 55, Daily Double, 4 and 5, 17, 15, Extra, 11 and 7, $80.50. Racing at the Valley tomorrow, Dan Malicki likes 2146 for the Quadrella, 1463 the Quad Extra, Daily Double 1 from 4 and 3 into 634, and the long shot is race 9, number 3, Little Taj. And as we finish on this spectacular and sensational day in sport, the last word goes to the winner of today's stall gift, Simon McIntyre.
I reckon that my time's incorrect that I submitted, So I sat in that little room over there for an hour and a half. Well, I made a few phone calls, and the information that came in was exactly what I put in. So no hassles, so I still win. So it's good.
Still wins against $21,000, and that's pretty good for a 20-year-old.
The longest 90 minutes of his life.
More than 73,000 attended Oakbank for the Great Eastern Steeplechase. Most had made the trip hoping to see the tiny chaser River Amos win his second straight Great Eastern. They sent him out at the amazingly short quote of 10 to 9 on. But it was a local win for the 7-2 chance Brown Cast.
While it may be the sport of kings, racing at Oakbank has an army of loyal subjects. It's a unique blend of socialising and racing, which commences with a hearty breakfast at daybreak. Studying the form is always an early priority. There's nothing like a bolt of pink to blossom the cheeks, and it's the people who make Oakbank a success. The fashion conscious mix with those aware of not much at all. The jockeys and trainers take the reins of the day's business, which keeps a different breed of banker busy, while the corporate world indulges. Sideshow Alley brings horses of another breed and an open-air tunnel of love. Quite simply, it's a day of fun for the average racegoer and a financial bonanza for the Onkaparinga Racing Club with a record crowd of 72,680 today. And the race everyone waited for, Australia's richest steeplechase, the Great Eastern.
He throws River Amos over it. He can't peg him back. Browncaster's got the money, I think. He might have him beaten with 150 to go. He has. He's coming away, Browncase. He's going to win it easily at the pull in the weights, and Browncast will win the Dandy Hams Great Eastern. River Amos tried his little heart out. He gets second, but beaten 6 or 7 lengths. Third, 20...
And the local 7-year-old proving to be a little bit too good, winning at 7-2 with a 4.5 kilos pulling the weights over River Amos and Golden Sino. The rags to riches story of Go Timmy continued at Caulfield today. Bought by trainer Jeff Murphy for just $1,000, the 4-year-old posted his 4th win in a row in the Easter Cup, taking his stakes to just under $80,000. Doubles to Greg Hall and apprentice Peter Carmichael, the highlights. First on the program, and this was won by Smooth Bay, made it 4 in a row, starting 2 to 1 in favour of a very classy win. The second to Heavy Harry at 20s, posted his first win today, breaking a long runabouts for rider Robert Heffernan. The third was won by the American-bred Impulsive Bidder, proved a little too strong. The favourite Lady Lindlam was out of a place but didn't have much luck. Race 4 now, first leg of the quadrilla.
At the 200, Pratt Napper about a head in front. He's doing a little bit better than Porter Biscay. Fame the Spur hook to the inside, then Prince Orminium. Pratt Napper about a head in front. He's pulling out plenty. Porter Biscay can't reach him. Pratt Napper all the way. Pratt Napper's won at about a long head to either Porter Biscay or Prince Orminium, and a photo for the...
And that a welcome return to form for the Grosvenor 3-year-old Pratt Napper, just beating Port of Biscay and Prince Orminium. Next, the Easter Cup.
With 200 to go, and Go Timmy 2 lengths in front of Kalahari. Gay Petita struggling on, and further back as looks great. It's Go Timmy in front with 100 metres to go. He's answering the whip strongly, Timmy, and Go Timmy's going to win the Easter Cup. Go Timmy wins it by a length and a half. Kalahari. Dial tone flashed up on the inside, I think.
Yes, he's a much improved galloper, this fellow. Responded gamely to the whip there with Shane Tronner and the winning rider. In the next stand, High Bailiff, an English import favourite at 2 to 1.
A length and a half behind the leader, which is Asher Star. Now he's finishing the better. High Bailiff on the outside, answering the whip. He's put his nose in front of Asher Star and draws away now. And High Bailiff goes on to win by a length and a quarter to Asher Star. Third is Brilliant Invasion, parenthesis.
He's won 2 races in England. That his first win here, and he'll certainly appreciate longer journeys. A nice win today at 2s. Now the final leg of the quaddie.
Western Sovereign trying to squeeze through along the inside. Princely Heart down the outside now with 100 metres to go. Western Sovereign hit the front. Princely Heart on the outside trying to reach him now. Princely Heart moving up with Western Sovereign, fighting it out strongly. Western Sovereign hands and heels, and he's won it. Western Sovereign has won it from Princely Heart by about a head. Prismatic Star weakening into 3rd place.
A daring ride by Simon Marshall, squeezing Western Sovereign through a narrow opening near the 200, and he held on to win by a narrow margin from Princely Heart and Prismatic Star. Final race won by Vane Valeric, bringing up the double for Greg Hall, beating Martini Wonder and Manatea. Daily double today paid $17.15 for 4 and 5. The extra $80.50 for 11 and 7. The quadrilla 7 double 4 5 $314.20, and the quad extra double 4 double 5 $331.55. The clash of Tancred Stakes winner Our Poetic Prince and Beau Zam, forced to miss the Tancred through injury, was the feature on a rain-sodden Randwick track in Sydney. Beau Zam was 6-4 on and always struggling as the Kiwi revelled in the going for another easy win.
Dandy Andy taken on by Our Poetic Prince, who's alongside Dandy Andy very smartly to hit the lead. And Our Poetic Prince is racing away from Dandy Andy. Beau Zam, it can't win. And Our Poetic Prince is going to street them. Our Poetic Prince races home to easily win it. 2.5 lengths, maybe 3 to Dandy Andy. Beau Zam is third. And then Round the World and Cork.
Another Group 1 win for this outstanding Australian-bred New Zealander. Dandy Andy was a game second, but a poor one by Beau Zam, obviously racing below his best today. South African and British